I want to talk to you about something that you may have noticed by default that's happening that can be turned on and off. It's called the two-page spread view. So when you're working with multi-page publications, this is a handy feature, but you need to know how to turn it on and off. So the first thing you need to do is have Newsletter 12a open on your screen like I do from the previous lesson here. If you don't, just go to your Open button, navigate to the Lesson 12 folder of your exercise files and find Newsletter 12a. So once you've got that open, come down to the bottom here where we see that we've got a 4-page publication here. If I want to go directly to page 2, I can click right here on page 2, but look what happens. I see pages 2 and 3 side by side. This is the two-page spread view, and it's a default when we use a template such as this one for creating newsletters. So how do we turn that off and then back on if we want it? We go to the View menu, and you'll notice right here at the top, two-page spread is selected. And it's selected by default, as I said, because we're using the newsletter template, which usually constitutes multi-page documents. So we click on the two-page spread view option, which turns it off in this case, and now we're just looking at page 2. Clicking on page 3 is going to take me just to page 3 and 4. To get that back, we'll go up to View and click on it again up here at the top. Notice it's not checked anymore, two-page spread. Give it a click. We're back to the two-page spread view, but this is the last page of an even page document. So when I go to page 3, I'll see pages 2 and 3 again. Now this is a handy view, obviously, when you are working with multiple pages. In a newsletter here where we might do double-sided printing, it's good to get an idea of how the two pages will look side by side. Now when you send your publications to a commercial printers, there are other things to consider like trappings and bleeds and so on. We're going to talk about that stuff in the next lesson, but the two-page spread is a great way to get an idea of what that's going to look like. So keep that in mind. Right up under the View menu, the very first option, the two-page spread, to turn that off and on, it is a toggle.